Hi there, everyone. George here with another episode regarding Wild Leader. Actually, this is part three of Broken Column, and in this video, I'm going to take on the challenge of trying to win as the British. And if you watch the previous two episodes, you'd see that the British kind of beginning, but then when they met the German forces, due to a large part of a lot of misfortune, bad rolls, they didn't fare so well. And now, a testament to that could be our uh, graveyard, casualty bin, as we like to call it. Oh, it's almost even. What am I saying? Well, um, it's almost even, but from what I can see is that the British cannot afford to lose any units. Um, there's very little margin for error here. But before I go any further into the video, I would like to take the opportunity to thank all the new and existing subscribers and wish everybody a happy, go lucky 2025. As Churchill Winston said, don't wish anybody health and prosperity because the passengers on the Titanic had plenty of health, plenty of prosperity, except the folks in the working class section of the ship, but no luck. So, everybody, the best of luck. And with no further ado, we'll go over the board. So, in terms of the board, we're on the top of board of turn 6. So, we have this plus 3 turns left to exit our column. And we have to get one of these jeeps off the board between, I believe it's off of J8, and they give us a latitude of two hexes. Let's see. So it is J8 between I8 and K8. All right, so I8 and K8. So they give us a latitude of two hexes, but that Jeep going off, is it a Jeep? Looks like a Jeep, yep. A Jeep going through wooden hexes. To sure it can do that. It can go through the orchard at 3 movement factors. We'll see what can happen. So basically, we have all our jeeps intact. None of them disembarked in order to start peppering the Germans. And I'm thinking that maybe I should try and bring at least 2 into play and attempt to get rid of this guy and get rid of this stack at a minimum, and then get the other folks off. Here, I got at least 3 CBP, or actually 4, 2 for the squad and 2 for the leader, and then I got to get a couple of other off the board. So basically, this will decide the this turn, or maybe a turn after this, will decide whether the British will win or the British will lose. Important note, just to recap, is that the 75L now no longer has a crew. If I decide to occupy this one and take it over, which is not a bad idea actually, I would be able to use it, but I would have to add a +4 to hit DRM, dice roll modifier, much to my detriment because of captured use and inexperienced use. So that's the predicament that we're facing. I'm going to pull out the late Jim McLeod's advanced sequence of play so I don't get anything wrong, the checklist, and take it from there. Another little side note, today there's a freezing rain warning where I am, and I have to take the provisioning run. So wish me luck on that one. All right, so rally phase, setting up off-board reinforcement. There aren't any. Let's not forget wind change. Hold a 6, nothing there. Recombinations, nah. Attempt to recover support weapons and guns. I thought I know of. Okay. Deploy, no. Repairs. I usually use this button here to remind me of repairs. So, ain't gonna be any. Um, just broken units. Okay, so rally broken units starting with self-rally. I think I have one unit here that is under a leader that's not good order, and that would be 4 or less. I don't see why I can't attempt to do a self rally there, and then if the leader rallies, he'll attempt to rally him as well. Pretty much, that would be depict the leader going either get into the fight or we're going home. So let's do a 4 or less. Ah, we did it. Now we don't have to worry about about the squad. We have to worry about the leader. Uh, unbreak him, and then the leader would need a 5 or less. That leader is staying behind. Uh, but his DM comes off. Get rid of that. And here, it's that wounded leader is actually a 6+1. So that would negate his +1 modifier. Modifier would negate the benefit for being in rally terrain. So that's a plain up 7. Rally. Ah, he rallied. So the wounded leader actually did some good. We need all the squads back in play. Ah, it's a half squad too, but he's holding a machine gun. Oh well. Okay. Now, let's not forget for the Germans cannot self-rally them because it's not our turn. But here, we have 2 units. One would be a 3, and the other one would need a miracle. So let's do the 3 first. Yeah. The 3 or 4. Well, 7 minus 4 is 3, plus 1 for the terrain. A 4. A 4 and a miracle. Let's see. Here's the 4. Nope. Where's the miracle? Nope. Okay. DM comes off. Okay. Now, do we sit and fire? Well, let's take off this marker. Do we sit and fire? I don't think so. That's not in scope. Not in scope. So at the same token, I really want to take advantage of assault fire. So let's go with prep fire next and movement. And we're going to have to move those jeeps up. So the first thing we're going to do is, I think, assault move to here. And that DMs the units that are broken. This guy here can fire, and I'll be damned if I don't fire now because I want to lay down as much residual fire as I can. But at the same token, if this guy decides to non-assault move and take this position, I'm kind of screwed. So either have a chance of laying down residual here, or foregoing laying down residual here and trying to stave off this unit and possibly this unit from coming down the road, and establishing a fire group. This guy here going 1, 2, 3 around the building, 4, 5 for a late CX is conceivably and phantomly doable. I like to do that. Having said that, do I take a 4 down 1 shot or an 8 up 1 and leaving 4 residuals in that hex? With a 4 down 1 for non-assault movement, I wouldn't get the full -2 because that is not considered open terrain. Down one, laying down residual somewhere along the road. A 8 or less, and an 8 up one would. All right, so strategically speaking, I'm going to hold my fire. All right, and this fellow here is going to assault move to there. That would be 3 to there, is not using his full movement factors. All fine and dandy. The other assault movement that I'd like to take, or maybe not. I'm not going to take an assault move here. What I'm going to do is a 2, 4, 6, and then the advance phase would put me there. Okay. I don't want to go into close combat with this guy because I've learned my lesson, I think. So let's go 2, DM this fellow. 4, and 6, let's try and activate this guy. 8. 8. So this fellow here is actually there. We can remove all these guys and take a 4, 4 flat. -1 for assault movement, +1 for the hindrance, 4 flat. Let's roll. Nothing. And that would end up with 1 residual there. Here. This guy's first fired. We rolled 6. Going to here would make it 8, and I cannot leak CX. So that's the way the cookie crumbles there. These guys assault move to there. Going here with non-assault movement to there. I'd give an opportunity for an 8 flat shot on this guy. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4.5 over the wall. So that ain't cool. What I'm going to do is just assault move to there for the moment. There you go. And yeah, assault move to there. He'll hold his fire. And now in terms of advancing through here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these guys first. Excluding the leader, broken leader. I'm going to unmove him. So these guys, what they're going to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll take the 4 down 1 shot here because if we take it there, that will be a hindrance. So I'm baiting a shot. I'm going to take that shot. Leader directed so he doesn't cower. So 4 down 1 shot. Here it comes. That's nothing. And we leave though, however, 2 residuals there. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for late CX. Now this fellow here would have to take residual fire to go there. So instead of doing that, what we're going to do is go CX, bypass 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2 and bypass 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think it would hit the woods if I wanted to fire there. So I'm holding my fire. That residual, this guy first fired, that residual is going to impede my movement for the Jeeps. However, There's nothing that would stop my Jeeps from going to grain and open ground, other than the fact that it costs more to go into grain and open ground and orchards. So here I got a leader that can only travel 3 movement factors. So I'll go 2 and 3 to there. Okay. These boys are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. Yeah. Okay. Uh, double time. Not CX. They're CX after they execute double time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. Now we're going to take out our terrain chart. I tell you guys, I plastified my terrain charts so they could last longer. I'm not happy with the results. I did it myself. So I'm taping the edges here. Yeah. However, it's good. I think I'm just going to make my own chart using Excel, and I don't know, this on legal paper. All right. So grain for a Jeep or a truck, 5 movement factors. I'm a lumberjack and I don't care. And orchard is 4. Open ground is 4. So let's take advantage of that if we can. Let's take advantage of that just to move up everybody. Yeah, move them close to the victory objective. So these guys should no longer be in convoy mode. Need a sip of coffee here. $4. Faded. Even commercially bought cups have a hard time adhering a decal. I call it decal, and keeping them in good order. Let's move these guys up. Is this are we allowed road movement rate in this scenario? Let's take a look at the special rules. Ship and moves clothing, broken arrow, moderate with no wind. I should be allowed. Okay. Oh, but we're towing. We're towing, so it's +1. All right, so 1.5 to there. 3, 4.5, 5.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 9.5, 12.5, 17.5, 21 and a half. 21 and a half. I hate halves. Brush, brush, brush. 21 and a half and 6, 7 and a half. Seven. Guy up as far up as I can. 27 and a half. Orchards. 31 and a half. That's 4. 35 and a half. 36. Just to change covered arc. And a half. 30, 36. Yeah. And a half. So I can't stop. Get the motion marker. Keep him in motion. Now he wants to fire. Jeeps don't get the -1 first fire non-assault movement. So if he wants to fire, got 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm just out of range for the inherent firepower. That would be 6. 1, 2, 3 hindrances, 6 up 2. One, two, three hindrances, 6 up 2. How to do it? You're going to give me. What do I need? Plus 3 hindrances -1 leadership there. Firepower, I can take it out. Okay, 6 up 2. Excuse me. That is mouthed. Now, for all intents and purposes, I can move these guys up here, down to there. But let's move this guy here just for the shits and giggles and the math and see what happens. 1 and a half, 3, 4 and a half, 6, 7, 7 and a half, 8, 8 and a half, 10, 18, 18, 21, 6, 26 plus 3 is 29. Not gonna risk it for the biscuit, and I'm just gonna move this other truck here instead of counting and wasting time like this, because there should be sufficient movement factors. There's no other player that can hit him that way, and looks like wait, put this DM here. I moved everybody except these guys, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to move for the points a unit with the prisoners. Got to be careful of this guy now because this guy's marked with first fire because this guarding unit is guarding a unit larger than him. He cannot fire back at him in close combat. So you'd have 3 to 1 um, or 1 to 4 shot against them. And he can't fire back because he's guarding prisoners. So you want to keep him, this guarding guards and the prisoners away from that leader because he can wreck you. So we'll go 2, oops, 2, right back here, and 4 to there. And here, he's no longer CX, by the way. Holy crap. I just realized I can fire down this way. Open line. Those MGs. Huh. What about that? I kind of missed that. It would have been two hindrances. Missed that completely. I was more concerned about the flanking. Anyway, here, this guy is going to go down. He's going to take down this fellow if he has to. 2 and 4 to there. Buddy in his mother duck. Okay, defensive fire. He has one shot. We can remove all resids. He has one shot there at 4 up 1. Seven on the 4. And toss check. Need 8 or less. That's it. He final fired. We'll do a 4 up. You know, 4 up 2 thing. These guys are marked with first fire, so there's nothing there. Go to advancing fire. Now this is 7 plus 7 is 14. Doesn't quite make it to 12. But we have assault fire. So here's a 12 up 1. They're not subject to cowering. That's a good shot. 7 on the 12. That's a 1 morale check. Leader first. Exit. Squad. Good order squad. Brakes. Does ELR? No. Actually, he does. Hold ELRs and brakes. Okay, in full squad. Exit. Broken half squad. Goes into the Axis casualty bin. And I'm keeping count of my casualties because it's a good measure of how well my strategy worked. If I have a high casualty rate, chances are I'm a bad commander and used wrong tactics. So you got to up your tactics in the next one. Speaking of the next one, I'm actually asking people about on Facebook about Potter. Where's the scenario card? Scenario card is somewhere around here. Yeah, Potter. Check this SSR out. It says, oh, polder, not Potter, polder. Polder is treated like shell holes. B2 dot. Exempt, that units must first spend an extra MF in the polder hex prior to exiting, receiving the +1 TEM, and thus remain in that polder hex if pinned or broken. Meaning it's not open ground. But if they're treated as shell holes and you need to expend 1 MF to get out, are you then interdicted for being in open ground? Polder, not Potter. Where did I get Potter from? Colonel Potter. Anyways, advancing fire. So these guys fired in an advancing fire. Nice and dandy. This fellow here has a 4 because of assault fire. 4 up 1. Good shot. Fuck. Use my language. I'm impressed. I said fudge. Up 1. I rolled 6 on the 4. Fantastic. A lot of good that will do me. Got it. It won't make a difference. Passed. Don't have to roll it if it doesn't make a difference. Okay. Here. Good old Frost. So we got 1 for the LMG, 4 for the squad. So just inherit firepower 4 up 2. Nothing. The advance fired. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen, for the advancing fire. I think I made some good progress. See what happens, what transpires. So let's go to route phase and clean up the board. And first, push route first, but there is no broken squads for these guys. So we have to route the Germans, and the Germans will pick this as their route destination. That's all she wrote. And here, one unit at a time has to route. Now, this guy was in the course of being eliminated, or having to drop the LMG. He wouldn't take the LMG with him, but he's broken, and he can port the 1 PP, so we'll take him with him. With the conscript unit. So we'll designate this as their route location because here, here, and here would take them closer to known enemy units. Now the thing is at no time can you see this guy, and from here to there, is he getting any closer at any given point in time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it makes sense that this is their closest route location. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have to stop there. Take their LMG with them. These guys, conscripts, run all the way back as well. So we'll put them down here. We'll put the leader on top. Not that it's mandatory to do so. And we'll have one DM marker for all of them. So route phase is over. Let's go to advanced phase. We'll give this guy an opportunity to fire there. We'll give this fellow an opportunity to fire anywhere he wants. This fellow is going to go to here. Fellow is going to go. One fellow will go here because it won't make a difference. And make a clone of that. Put it there. This fellow, oops, let's carry an LMG. All right, and then these folks go here. These guys are going to carry their prisoners back. Put this guy on top. Gets to advance 1, 2, 3 to there. I wonder if that means he's considered to be CX. You know what? Just keep him in the road here. That's all. I'm happy that I got out of the sniper's direction, but we'll have a long ways to go. One pass unit on the bottom. I can go here. This fellow is going to go here. Guys are going to go in the woods. Okay. We'll save this on our time. Leave all the moves. May have skipped a player turn. I'm not sure. Move this to that. We didn't have any close combat, but during close combat in the last turn, we could have checked for concealment gains, and I don't think anybody was able to conceal, except this guy here. He would be able to conceal. Nobody can see him. Everybody else, this guy's in open ground. I just leave him there. Everybody else can be seen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah. You can this guy can be seen. Everybody else that is in good order can be seen. Face anything to burn. So all right, so let's go to rally phase for the Germans. Roll for wind change. Woo, that's the wind change. Let's roll 1d6. 2. I think a change of direction. I think a 2 followed by a 5 or a 6 actually changes the wind. We'll check that. Change. Yeah. 5 or 6 followed by 2 by snakes is a wind change. So there's nothing there. I rolled a whatever. Okay, and recombinations, no. But recoveries, no. Deploy, no. Yes. Right here. 2. Oh, crap. It was from mouth to unmouthed. I need another sip of coffee. All my units are under good order leaders, so let's rally. Let's rally broken units. What do we need here? Um, It'd be a 4 for the train. 4 less, rally. Nope, the M comes off. We need a full and a 4. So the miracle first and a 4. Nope, the M comes off. Fire, 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 fire. Up fire. Okay, you have some firing to do. So let's take a line of sight check from here to there. Clean, except there's one hindrance, and it's a range of 7. So in range of long range of the squad, normal range of the uh, MMG. So that would be a 6 flat against them. In this case, I would have to fix also my covered arc for my uh, MG because I'm firing from inside a wooden building. So I would fix my covered arc in this direction and fire a 4 flat against them. Oh, 6 flat. And they don't cower, no rate. That was it. He prep fired. Now here, instead of prep firing, I'm gonna skulk. Geez, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 units. So I'm gonna skulk. I'm not gonna take an 8 up one shot there. He has an 8 morale. Well, conserving my ammunition. So movement phase. Salt move to there. Oh, here. I completely forgot that. A 4 up one shot. Up actually up 4 2. Nah. And then skulk here. That would be an assault move as well. All right, defensive fire. So we do have line of sight to there, but that would be too much. What we're going to do instead is going to DM these guys and try to eliminate them, but it will be next to impossible. 12, up 1, up 2. Side, it should be up 2 as well. Okay. 12 up 2, right there. 12 on the 12 is absolutely nothing at all. No cowering because they're elite Canadian troops or British troops. Yep, nothing at all. That's a darn, double darn. Nay, final fired. He does not have a target. He does. Um, does he? Yeah, we said it, the range was 7. So that would be a 3 plus 2 is 5, a 4 up. 3. I'm not going to take it. That's sniper bait. And this is too much. Too many modifiers to attack there. Um, so here, though, we have an 8 up 2, so we're going to take it. That's a 9, so it would be a pin toss check on him. Good roll. Final fired. To go to advancing fire, of which there's none. We're going to go to route phase, and these guys are DM'd as well. I don't know why I took the DM off. Huh. This guy's not under DM. All right, route phase. Let's clean up the everything here. Prep and death fire. I'm routing, ain't I? We're going to continue to our route location, which is here. So that would be like you're supposed to do it individually. So if they're subject to interdiction, you do the interdiction results. But here, there's no interdictions. Let's do it that way. This guy doesn't have to route. And then advanced phase, it becomes off. I like the fact that this dude can now go here. Just like that. Everybody else, keep them where they're at. Okay, close combat. In terms of concealment gains, Granada. That's another turn gone down. So let's save this turn. Give this good turn. Close combat. Oh, we have to save it. Close combat is. Well, I'm lost it there for a moment. Hold on. Let's spin that wheel and get to rally phase, turn number 7 for the British. We have 3 this turn and 2 more turns left to exit somebody out. So let's go down the checklist and go for a wind change. Close, but no cigar. Recombinations, none. Recoveries, none. Repairs and transfer. Rally broken units. So uh, in terms of the British, we only have one leader that's a holdout. Rally him. Close. All right. He rallied. Came close to not being rallied. Rick. There you go. Monty's back. All right. And then here, we'll do an 8 here or less. 9. No cigar. And then here, a miracle, a 4. Here comes the miracle. 4. That's a miracle in itself. Break. He's back up on Adam. And no more DM. And that dude has an LMG or coffee. Coffee. All right, so let's get rid of that. And it's our player turn. The British, Canadian, actually British. Prep fire. None. Movement. Right? We still have to move. We still have to move. So here, I am going to do this. Assault move to there. So that's 1, 2, 3 to there. He'll hold his fire because he wants to get rid of these guys. These guys can pull quite a number on him. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I declare an assault move here. And this does not DM him because he's an unknown unit. And I did assault move, so I don't lose my concealment. If I did a non-assault move, I would have gone 2, 4 to there, losing concealment because this guy could reveal himself even momentarily to say, okay, you just lost concealment. So he can't route. He can't route. I stand a chance of capturing him as well. All right. Now let's do the difficult stuff first. Remember, our victory location is there. So now we're going to declare non-assault movement went to there. And now what's going to happen is the leader is going to fire the MMG there. Well, leader directed, just the MMG. We're going to have to fix our covered arc like this. And that would be +1 for the hindrance, -1 for the leader, and -1 for first fire and non-assault movement. So that would be a 4 down 1. Let's take it. 6 on the 4 might just be on the 4. A normal, leader, and squad. Four, two, one, with one resid there. And he first fired. One resid there, normally would have been 2, but there's one hindrance. So here, did I get right? Okay. Here, they're going to lose their CX and go 2, 4 to there. There, I don't want to fire as well. So 1, 2, and 3. I'll take a 4 flat here. Powers. Powers to a 2. 4 on the 2. Check. And he gets one resid as well. fellow is going to lose his CX and go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. And we can fire the inherit firepower to there. Guess we'll keep it for now. I'm guessing we're going to keep it. Yeah. No, we're not. We're gonna fire. Let's do that run a science check and see what's gonna happen. All right. Doesn't touch the brush. Does touch this and that. So it'll be a 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 flat. 7 on the 4. Firing on assault movement and the 100s. 7 on the 4 is a pentast check. Ends. Now the whole group is marked with first fire. And there should be 1 residual in there as well. 4, 2, 1. And these guys are going to go an assault move to there. These guys have not moved, so they'll go 1, 2, 2 to there. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys are going to go 2, 4. He can take a shot there, but he won't. He'll take a shot here, so that would be a 6 flat. 5 on the 6, another good roll. 5 on the 6 is 1 check. Breaks. And we get another 1 residual in there. And here we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. These guys first fired everything. 3 to there. And the leader is going to go, actually, we'll move this guy first. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the movement rate. This fellow is going to go CX. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Am I going to move these babies over here? Babies. So they're in motion, and orchards, if I remember correctly, has 4 movement factors. Use the big charts for the terrain. I have to move at least 1 out of there. All right, orchards. Open ground is 4. Orchards are 4. Grain is 5. Let's take a look at that terrain chart. Let's see if we can do this. 4, 8, line to there. Rush. Rush is 6. So 15. Drain is 5. 20. 24. 25. 26. Guys pinned. So here, 1 stays in motion. 1. Okay. Orchards are 5, 9, 13, 15 brushes, 6, 13, 19, 24, 25 is in motion. And conceivably, I can still have this guy here like that. There you go. Once again, I moved everybody. Let's go to defensive fire. We'll take an 8 up one shot. That's a good shot. 4, 5. 5 on the 8 is at least a 2 check. So yeah, double confirm that. 5, 5 on the 8 is a 2 check. That's it. Yeah. Let's do 7. Keep on fired. Remove all resids here. Okay. Everybody else is marked with first fire, so we're good. Advancing fire. We'll take a 6 up one there. Got it. He doesn't have line of sight. He does. 4 up 3. 4. 4 up 4. No, forget it. Forget it. It's not worth taking. All right, so let's go on to road phase. Remove all moves. F5. Coming up to the 60-minute mark, and I promise that all these segments will not be more than an hour. The route phase, I'm going to designate this as my route location because I can't go there. Conceivably, I can go there, but it's going to cost me more. So 2, 3, and 4. Hello, Monty. These guys are just going to route forward or sideways, just like that. This guy is going to guard the troops. Oops, go back. It's not at phase yet. And for the first time ever, the German doesn't have any routes. Okay, now let's go to advance. Remove all. Let's advance. This fellow is going to advance forward. This fellow is going to advance forward. Forward. Dare I do it? Yes, I'll go into close combat. This guy is now under DM as well. And I got to CC again here. Up you go. Tally ho. Um, do we want another 4 down 1 or 6 down 1 shot? No, we'll guard them here. Um, that guy's pinned. All right. So it looks like we're going to go into a part 4. Post combat. Let's roll for ambush here. The color die is for the um, British, German, white. 6-4, no ambush. 3-2, and a 1-4. 3-2 first. 8 on the 3-2 doesn't cut it. 4. Direction, it's a 1-2 actually. So 1-2 back. Doesn't cut it. So they're in melee. Here, color die is for the British. White is for the German. Um, so basically here, um, uh, there's no there's no advantage numerically for the dice roll modification, so we'll just roll it. Let's see. 42s, there's no ambush. Now I may choose to fight back with the leader, or may not. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep concealment. Um, so he won't be held in melee. But we have a 3-3-8, and this is a half squad. Or it's a full squad, so it does defend with a 4. Get a -2 for him being broken. So we got a 4, a 3-4, 2, and the modifier is -2 for being broken. You have to withdraw the next turn. So where's my modifier? This is an Excel sheet that I created so I can see everything, not subject to. These are vehicle modifiers, the one with the green stars, but broken here, -2. So I got a 1-2 -2 against the Brokies. 4 on the 1-2 is a casualty reduction. Half squad phone. It's actually it was a 4-4-7. This is Rick 3-7 now, and he goes into the Axis casualty bin. So this guy's in melee. The other guy is not. The Stahler's not in melee. So what we'll do is flip this, but put Stahler on top. Like that. Let's see, do we have any guys concealed now? Technically, this guy's not concealed. There you go. The other dude is in CC, actually. But he can get out of it. That's it. 2, their turn, 7A. And the other final turns will have to follow for part 4. Because I'm in over my head with time. 1 hour and 5 minutes. It's not only a matter of uploading the video, it's also a matter of how much time I have to do all of my regular duties, cleaning, clothing, shopping, and attendance. So I have to cut it short or cut it to 1 hour max. And the next part will be even more interesting because I think that I've become a little bit more agile in my thinking with respect to this scenario. Um, Otter, Boulder, and see how scenario 2 unfolds. Right. Really excited about playing Arnhem. I know that Bulge is typically what we play in the winter. I'm looking at a couple of Bulge scenarios to play in January, actually. Um, but a few of them that I looked at are a bit over the top that I actually played. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Remove all moves in terms of concealment gains. See anybody eligible for concealment here? This guy's thing comes off. I'm going to save it here. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for subscribing. All the best for 2025. Let's keep in touch. And I appreciate you liking, subscribing, telling your friends about this channel. Keep up the good work. We're close to 1,000 subscribers. Take care.